from the New York Times, venting at Democrats and fearing Trump, liberal donors pull back cash. Demoralized donors are frustrated with Democrats' failings and worry about retribution from the president. Their frugality has left liberal groups struggling to fight the new administration. Well, just stop fighting it. What? Just stop already. Why do you guys fight what the American people clearly want? My suspicion is it's media driven. You have people like, MSNBC, you got news outlets like, CNN, and they want Democrats to do something. And so Democrats, desperate to get on television, do their bidding. It's like just stop already. This is like one of the fascinating things in modern politics. The demoralization and fear gripping blue America is in the early weeks of President Trump's administration have left liberal groups and their allies struggling for cash, hurting their ability to effectively combat the right-wing transformation of the federal government. The smaller donor online spigot that powered opposition to the first Trump administration has slowed to a trickle as shaken liberal voters withhold their donations. Of course they're withholding their donations. Here's the thing. Let's say that you have two companies. One of the companies, it's thriving. You have another company, it's failing. And you see it daily. Like the reports, the stock, they keep on losing. The other one keeps on thriving. In other words, the American people seem to be buying what that company is selling. The other company is selling what Americans, by and large, don't want. Well, where are you going to invest your money? Why in the world would you invest more money into a failing company? Well, the DNC is a failing company. Charitable foundations that have long supported causes like voting rights, L.G.B.T.Q, equality, and immigrants' rights are pulling back, devoting time to prepare for expected investigations from the Republican-led Congress. Yes, yes, and yes, there will be investigations. Absolutely. Because we need to know why the DOJ would only go after certain people. If you were protesting a sitting Supreme Court justice, which violates the law, Merrick Garland wouldn't do anything. Well, I want to know what the heck was going on there. But meanwhile, they go hard after a Catholic family because, well, they were caught praying. Those people were in jail. That young black gal, she had been in jail for the entire, almost, well, I wouldn't say the whole time that Biden was in office, but I think like for 3 years. Yeah, because she was outside of a clinic praying. Just stop already. But they can't help themselves. Some of the country's biggest liberal donors have paused giving, frustrated with what they see as Democrats' lack of vision and worry about retaliation from a vengeful president. It's not vengeful if you broke the law. People keep saying it's political retribution. You mean like indicting a former president of the United States? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times? Getting a conviction. By the way, some of it was a summary judgment, just summary judgment. Guilty. We don't need a trial. Guilty. You inflated the prices. Were there any ones that was actually harmed? No. Did anybody lose money? No. Was there any law that he violated? No. But Letitia James says he broke the law because he falsified records. It's like he gave a legit estimate of the value of the property. By the way, third parties came in and because you can't look, if you're going to get a loan, the people that are taking out the loan, well, they're going to do their own inspection. And so they did their own inspection and they came to the same conclusion that the Trump team came to. But still, it didn't matter. Why? Orange man bad. So yeah, there's going to be some laws broken there. And we want to know to what extent. This is because these are people who don't believe in consequences. They should be able to do whatever they want. They can burn down a city and there shouldn't be any consequences. Hold on a second. Look at this from the Hill. Newsom takes friendlier tact with Trump in sign of a new political reality. You don't say. This too is amazing to me. It's like, look, dude, can't you see what's happening? You've burned people out of their homes. California Governor Gavin Newsom is taking a friendlier approach to President Trump as he adjusts to the new political realities of governing amid a GOP-dominated Washington. This week, Newsom traveled to Washington to lobby Trump for disaster aid following last month's catastrophic wildfires in Southern California. Newsom's tone and approach to Trump was notably more conciliatory compared to his past rhetoric toward the president, with the governor dubbing his relationship with Trump as, quote, one of more interesting relationships in politics. Hey, Gavin, I know that nobody wants to politicize this, but politics got us here. That's what burned down these towns. It was politics. You see, it wasn't just spontaneous. It was politics, because you refused to do controlled burns. They created the tinderbox that just blew up in everyone's face. I told you before, they had millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to build reservoirs. So you have water. Nothing was built. You have some reservoirs, they're broken down. Minor repairs, not done. Not done. And don't even get me started on the bullet train for $23 billion. The money's all gone, by the way. The money's gone. Money's gone. But not 1 inch of track was laid. But the money, $23 billion, gone. Now he has the unmitigated gall to come beg for disaster relief. Look, I say this all the time. You get what you vote for. This is what they voted for. I don't know if it's because, maybe they listened to Sunny Hostin and she said you have to vote for him because he's so pretty to look at. This is unbelievable, but they won't stop. Look, Trump says media will not drive him and Elon apart, because that's what they're trying to do, because now they're attacking Elon Musk, and most of Americans are like, wait a minute, hold on a second. You mean you're using my tax dollars to do what? You're using tax dollars to study what hamsters do on cocaine or something like, some of the dumbest stuff, millions of dollars. It's insane. And so then when you come out and say, hey, no, I'm sorry, you're done. People go, oh my God, you took away that person's job. Yes. You're spending my money to study hamsters on cocaine? Well, maybe those hamsters are doing us a favor. All of a sudden now, all of their animal activists, now they run scared. They've been trying to drive these people apart. This guy is doing everything in his power to make our government more efficient, and you can't have that, though. You can't have that. You can't have that. No, you can't have that. To make it more lean and streamlined? No, because they love the USAID. which just operates as a slush fund for the CIA and the NSA, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It's the same thing that happens in Washington, D.C. Someone has a good idea. RFK had a good idea. You know what? We should start, lending, helping countries around the world. We should start helping them. And so he started. It actually came from him. He started USAID, a good idea that was completely metastasized into what it is today. Nothing more than a slush fund for the surveillance state to do covert operations to topple regimes they don't like. I gotta tell you, I don't think, because at some point, you kind of gotta go, okay, well, maybe now, maybe they'll learn. They see, like, nobody's buying what you're selling. Maybe now. No. Democrats keep doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on failed ideas. It's one thing if, hey, you know what? You had some success there. You had some real success. And so maybe you should build on that success. What success did the Department of Education have? What success can they point to when 8th grade level students can't read or write? What exactly did you do? Is it better off now? No, of course not. Because you can't run Montana's schoolyard from Washington, D.C. It's just like, just stop already. They can't, though. They won't. They're just going to keep on going, man. I'm sorry, I've gone really long on this. That's it for now. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.